Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now. Team India have made it to the Under-19 World Cup final for the fourth consecutive time and a record 8th time in the history of the tournament. They beat Australia by 96 runs in that semi-final to make it to yet another final, setting a date in that all-important game with England. But who are the architects, the key members of the team that have made them reach the final yet again? This assembly line of Indian cricket is producing some jaw-dropping talents. My name is Tanay Tiwari, and today we're going to have a look at the key under-19 stars from that team. When you lead by example, and Yash Dhull has done just that throughout this Under-19 World Cup. Now remember, he did miss a few games because of a COVID infection, but in the 3 games that he played, he had an impactful knock in 2 of them. In India's tournament opener against South Africa Under-19, he walked into bat with the team score at 11 for 2, pulled them out of trouble, scored 82 runs off 100 balls. Then in the semi-final, he walked in again with India in some bother with 37 for 2. But then staged a crucial 204-run partnership with vice-captain Sheikh Rashid, and in the process also became only the 3rd Indian under-19 captain to have a World Cup century after Virat Kohli and Unmukt Chand. Come Sunday, Team India and the entire nation would be hoping that he follows the same footsteps of Virat Kohli and Unmukt Chand and lifts the silverware on the podium. They say if you're good enough, you're old enough, and that saying fits perfectly on India's dashing opener. Ankrish Raghuvanshi, the 16-year-old, has really taken this tournament by storm. He is India's highest run scorer in the tournament so far, and the highlights throughout this tournament of his batting have come in those 2 knocks. One against Ireland, where he stitched a very important partnership with opener Harnoor Singh, scoring a run of ball 79, and then against Uganda, where he scored a blistering 144 of just 120 balls. He's shown just what he's capable of, and come the final, Team India would hope that he not only gives them a brisk start, but also goes on to score big. Raj Angad Bawa hails from a sporting family and is one of the mainstays in India's middle order. He scored 200 plus runs already in this World Cup, 162 of which came against Uganda, because he tore through that bowling lineup, breaking an 18-year-old record until this point held by Shikhar Dhawan for having the highest individual score by an Indian batter in an Under-19 World Cup, 162 not out of the choicest of runs from Raj Angad Bawa. But that's not it. He can also bowl. His 4 wickets against South Africa in India's opener proved to be pivotal to turn things around in India's favour. Bawa considers Yuvraj Singh his idol. Come the final, he'd hope that he can emulate and add the magic touch that Yuvraj would to World Cup winning teams and bring the silverware home. A trump card for India throughout their Under-19 World Cup campaign this year has been Vicky Otwa, their leading wicket taker throughout this tournament. 12 wickets to his name. This slow left-arm orthodox bowler has a knack of knowing when the opposition is going for the kill, and he knows how to stop them. He did that against South Africa in India's tournament opener, bagged 5 wickets for just 28 runs, derailing their chase. And that chase was not of a big target. India had only set 232 runs on the board. In the semi-final against Australia, he did just that, picked up 3 crucial wickets, disallowing any momentum to that Australian side. In that final, India would bank on Otwa's skills again if they have to make sure that England are always in check. A fast bowler with raw pace, good control and long levers to hit that ball long enough. How is that for a combination for any team across the world, let alone Team India? Right now, they have one such guy in their camp. Rajwardhan Hangargekar is just that package. R. Ashwin compared his in-swingers to Ishant Sharma's, although He's only picked 5 wickets in the tournament so far. He's impressed one and all with his ability to bowl quick and also bowl with control, both at the start of the game and also towards the end in those death overs. And then against Ireland under 19, he scored 39 not out of just 17 balls, hitting 5 sixes in that innings, adding another dimension to his game altogether. A couple of special mentions to go along with those 5 names. One is Sheikh Rashid, India's vice captain. It was unfortunate for him to miss out on playing the entire World Cup because of a COVID infection in between. He had a few 25 plus scores, but they say cometh the hour, cometh the man, and he was right there to bail Team India out in that all-important semi-final. India were 37 for 2. He stitched a 204-run partnership with captain Yash Dhull, scoring a 94 of just 108 balls, missing out on a century, but showing just what he's made of. India will have high hopes of him in the final against England as well. Ravi Kumar with his left-arm pace has also been impressing one and all, creating a lot of waves. Our Ashwin, who's been keeping a keen eye throughout this World Cup on these players, had great words of praise for Ravi Kumar. He picked up 3 wickets inside those 8 first overs against Bangladesh in that quarter-final. And then in the semi-final as well, came to pick 2 more wickets. He has a knack of getting those wickets when Team India needs them. They'll need them in the final against England as well, and they'll hope that he delivers for one final time in this World Cup too. Well, that was a look at some of the key performers for Team India in this Under-19 World Cup. But it is Team India. It's a collective effort that's gotten them so far in the tournament. Another final, another shot at glory for the next generation of Indian cricketers. We wish them all the best and hope that they have the silverware in their hands and we have smiles on our faces for being world champions once again. Good luck, team.